And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wadsworth High School, where tonight it is the OHSAA Division II Regional Finals. Girls basketball here from Wadsworth on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. Alongside Mike Gallina, I'm Frank Cilona. So glad you're with us. Our teams tonight, the Hoban Knights. They are the number one seed here in this region, 19-4 overall, and they'll take on the number 3 seed, the Twinsburg Tigers. And Mike, boy, I think a lot of folks were looking towards this one tonight.
Well, you take a look at the seeding right away, 1 and 3, and then you take a look at the road to get here, Frank. The Hoban Knights, 8 straight wins coming in tonight's contest, and their last victory was an 80-42 win to land in this game against 20 seed Nordonia. So they're outscoring their opponents, Frank. This is crazy. 30-plus points in their tournament run. So that offense to defense differential is that big. So amen about power Hoban.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, we had that game on Tuesday night, Hoban and Nordonia, and it was not a contest. It was simply from the beginning to the end. It was all Hoban. They showed why they're the number one seed in this tournament, because their defense is tenacious, and they've got some players that can really handle the basketball and shoot the basketball, and they're led by Niera Stevens, and she is a senior who is just so much fun to watch. We enjoyed watching her the other night, 18 points in that ball game, and it was not much of an effort really on her part to get 18 points because it just came so easy for her.
And think about that. She probably didn't play much in that fourth quarter as a running clock moves along. So to get her average early, to your point, she was really effective right out of the gate.
Absolutely. And the Twinsburg Tigers, they beat the other Tigers the other night, the Massillon Tigers, 63-57. And, again, another fun team to watch. The Kayla Cilona is the one that really stood out to us the other night. She got her 1,000th point in her career. She needed 9 to reach that milestone the other night, and she ended up, I believe, with 22, if I'm not mistaken, 27, I should say. She had 27 in that game the other night, and she was so much fun to watch as well.
Well, you can tell if somebody has 27 of their team's 63, they're certainly impact, but they're also getting a lot of touches, Frank. And you think about Twinsburg, they gave up, I think they're only allowing 37 points per game right now. So talk about tenacious defense. You alluded to Hoban's ability to do it. Twinsburg, you can tell, is built around it. So we're going to chance to see right away, do those defenses stand tall and deliver? Yeah,
I think tonight you're going to see more of what we saw earlier in this week. I think you're going to see that great defense from both teams, and I think you're going to see a couple of stars make their way back up into the sky today.
Well, we used to say championship plays and championship players rise up. So we're getting a chance to see that mixture happen right out of the gate.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to have the starting lineups of tonight's ball game, as well as the tip-off between the Knights of Hoban and the Tigers of Twinsburg. It's the OHSAA Division II Regional Finals here on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
A good student.
Dependable. A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
a good student.
Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Welcome back here to Wadsworth High School, where we are about time for some girls basketball Division II regional finals between the Hoban Knights and the Twinsburg Tigers. It's time now to take a look at our starting lineups, and first of all, let's introduce those to you. It is the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Twinsburg Tigers. Their head coach, Spencer Janos. They're the number 3 seed here in this tournament. They will start with number 0, a junior, J.C. Hutton, averaging 10.5 points per ball game. A senior, number 1, Taylor Dye, averaging 11.3 per ball game. A senior, Kayla Cilona. She is number 2 and averaging 11.5 points per ball game. A senior, Mackenzie Sweeney, number 10, averaging 6.8 and averaging 3.2. A junior, number 22, Gianna Taylor. For the Hoban Knights, the home team on the scoreboard, their head coach, Pam Davis, number 1 seed here in the tournament. They will go with 5 seniors tonight. Number 4, a senior, Mackenzie Grant, averaging 9.5 points per ball game. A senior, number 20, Amaria Davis, averaging 11.2 points per ball game. A senior, number 21, Zoe Hodge, averaging 4.2. Number 31, Niera Stevens, the senior, averaging 17.6 points per ball game. And the senior, number 35, Kathleen Jones, at 2.2 points per ball game. Mike, both these teams have great supporting casts, too. You know, we introduce our starters a lot, but both teams will bring in some quality subs throughout this ballgame.
You know, you alluded to the senior-laden starters, Frank. So right away you've got from Hoban, all seniors, Stevens, Davis, and Grant. But then to your point, the supporting cast, how do you get them the basketball?
Yep.
Are you managing the basketball in transition? Are you defending? So we're going to watch that bench strength happen. And then you flip it right down into Twinsburg, same way. 2 seniors and a junior lead the way. And that supporting cast that wraps around them, right out of the gate, you're going to watch, do they get into the flow and make their championship players look like champions?
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of players that came in the other night for the Hoban Knights. Ella Bachmore, a sophomore, averaging 7.3 points per ball game. She had a great ball game the other night. Another one that comes in and plays great defense is Cadence Golden, a sophomore. They bring her in for defensive purposes. And also Kate Wheat, averaging 2.5 rebounds a ball game. You'll see her come off the bench for the Hoban Knights as well. And for the Tigers, Kristen Fletcher, she's a senior, averaging 6.2 points per ball game. You'll see her come out and play very good defense as well. And you'll see also on the floor Lena Godosh, a sophomore, who averages a little over 3 points per ball game. But again, good quality subs that can come in and keep up the pace.
Absolutely. You actually alluded to it beautifully, Frank. On the Hoban side, they have 6 players that average 6 points or more.
Yes.
So you take those 3, but then beneath that, they're averaging 6, 7, 8 points a game. Then you slide over the same way with Twinsburg. You get through those 3 seniors, then there's 3 others contributing as well. So you've got everybody set up to say, how will the blend, the support team, work tonight? And that may become the difference by the end of this game.
Yeah, and when you look at this Twinsburg team, they played the 4th toughest schedule in the entire state of Ohio. And that's saying something. They've got some teams on their schedule that I think a lot of teams would shy away from. They do play Hoban in the regular season. They play Menor. They play Monroe Falls out of Stowe. They'll play Wadsworth. They'll play Hudson. I mean, talk about an incredible schedule that they have to play. Brecksville, Broadview Heights. Teams like, they played them twice, and those were 2 of their 3 losses right there.
Let's go right to that, Frank, because we saw Team Wadsworth just the other night.
Yeah.
And that's Wadsworth's only loss was to Twinsburg. And that was all the way back there in November. But that lets us know they can play with anybody at any time.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go to center circle right now and for the jump ball. And it will be Mackenzie Grant going up against Gianna Taylor. And the tip is controlled by the Hoban Knights. And the Knights have the basketball and nearly taken away. But in the lane and tripped up is Niera Stevens. She's wearing number 31 tonight. She is averaging 17.6 points per ball game. Boy, she took a hard spill. Her teammates had to help her up. She's holding her elbows and everything else. She hit the floor hard.
She did, Frank. She was able to get the post up. A couple of what we call power dribbles. Defense stayed with her. She said, I can finish this move, but then got tripped as she was finishing the move.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody our starting lineups tonight are presented by Finicum Insurance, hometown insurance agency down in Magnolia. Give the girls a call down there. Denise Baum and Tricia Dagenhart, 866-3580. That's area code 330. First one was up and good, and Stevens missed the second.
Hoban going right to the man-to-man pressure, Frank.
Ball went out of bounds after the free throw, and the Tigers will inbound and full court pressure by the Hoban Knights. That's nothing new from them. They will give you that pressure all night long. Coming across the timeline is Dye. Gets it in the key, and it's tied up. And we've got a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Twinsburg.
Frank, you can see the Hoban bench up and encouraged because of that on-ball defense being so solid. It took Twinsburg clear out of their entry pass.
Dye will inbound the basketball. Looking, still looking. Finally gets it in to Sweeney. Back to Dye. Dye comes way out front and goes back and then gives it up to Sweeney. Mackenzie, a little 8-footer in the lane, got it to go.
Great ball fake at the three-point arc, Frank, and then got her power dribble to the elbow, freed herself up.
With the basketball is Zoe Hodge. Between the circles, gives it left side to Grant. Mackenzie going to dribble with the left hand, stops, gives it up top. With it is Amaria Davis. Davis going to fire up a three. Nope, couldn't get it to fall, but the rebound, though, controlled by Hoban and put up and in by Mackenzie Grant. So our score 3-2. The Hoban Knights with the lead. Dye comes across the timeline. Taylor between the circles, going to go left side. Good feed underneath. Shot put up, no good by Hutton. Rebound, though, controlled by Cilona. Back out front, long three, and she's got it. That is Mackenzie Sweeney.
Big hoop there, Frank, on the kick out. Kept that ball alive on the offensive rebound and freed up. Confidence builder.
Yep, here come the Knights in the lane. Shot up and good by Niera Stevens. She makes it look easy. 5-5 our score. We are tied.
Be something on the floor there. The one official want to make sure they reset.
Okay.
Frank, Stevens came off of that wide wing with authority.
Yes, she did. 6:03 here in the opening period. Twinsburg to inbound. They do. They get it into Dye. Taylor going to go one-on-one now with Niera Stevens. Looking for a trap. They do, and she gets out of it. Across the timeline. Sweeney thought about a three. Gets it to Cilona. Cilona, big game the other night with 27. Gives it left side to Taylor. Gianna lost control. Picked it up. Now she's in trouble, trying to get it to somebody. And looking for a 5-second call, and they got it.
That was a generous 5 count.
It was.
Frank.
More like a 7.
And again, you can see Hoban right away. We call it imposing their will defensively.
Yep, 5-5 our score, 5:34 here in the opening period. First turnover in the ballgame from Twinsburg. Hoban will inbound. And Mackenzie Grant was waiting for a pass, and she got pushed out of the way. So it's going to be a foul for, that's Cilona. So Kayla picking up her first, team second.
Defending that high post entry and gave a little nudge when she couldn't get to the ball.
Zoe Hodge now will walk it across the timeline. Sweeney on her. Having a little trouble with the basketball. Finally picks it up. She needs help. She got it. She got it to Davis. And Maria going to go left side. Stops. Oh, boy, she's a good ball handler. My goodness.
Breaking
I'm just
you down.
fascinated just watching her. There's a shot put up. No good. And that was by Hodge. So out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoban. Davis will inbound. Looking for Stevens. Nothing there, though. And the ball is turned over.
Yeah, that base OB just never developed.
Twinsburg going the other way, but the trap now by Hoban's got him. And a shot put up, though, after Taylor got loose. She put it up and put it in.
Great shot by
got
Taylor,
fouled.
Frank, for sure. She took on a big as she was coming from the wide wing to the block, put that shot up, managed it well against a bigger defender, and drew the end one.
Taylor Dye will go to the free throw line, shooting 1. She was fouled on the play. Kate Weed is in now for Hoban. Dye at the free throw line. Shot up. Nope, missed it. Good box out. And rebound controlled by Hoban. Right side it goes. That is Hodge. Zoe going to dribble now between the circles. Sweeney all over her. Gives it right side to Davis. Up top to Stevens. Niera looks left side, gives it up. And back up top it goes to Davis. Maria going to check out the scene here. Now she gives it up to Hodge. Back underneath to Grant. Grant nowhere to go. Gives it back up to Davis. Outside the three-point arc now. It goes. Stevens going to drive baseline right side. Got pushed out of bounds, but she got it to Davis. Davis in the lane. Puts a shot up. No. Grant with the rebound. Shot no. And Hoban with the basketball. That is Niera Stevens. Stevens gives it back up top. Here's Grant in the lane. Spin, shot, up, nope. Rebound controlled by Twinsburg.
Hoban's crashing those offensive boards, Frank. They're getting it in deep, and they're getting second shots.
Cilona going to go right side, gives it to Dye. Back up top it goes to Lola Young, who's checked in for the Tigers. Back up top to Davis. Nice feed underneath. Nothing there, though. Cilona has it, goes off her hands, taken away. Here they come, down the floor. Stevens, shot up, nope, got fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line.
You get Stevens in the open court, Frank. You can see her comfort, but also her power and athleticism.
Yep. Fouls on J.C. Hutton, that's her second. Third team foul. So Niera Stevens has 3 in the ball game. She'll get 2 more right here. First one up and good.
Into the ball game for the Tigers, number 3, Christian Fletcher. And in for the Knights, number 11, Ella Bachman.
Second free throw coming up for Stevens. And that one's off the rim, no good. And a battle for the rebound. And who's got it? Who's got a tie-up? So it'll go back to Hoban, or stay with Hoban, I should say. 3:16 to go here. Opening period. Our score, Hoban 6 and Twinsburg with 7.
Well, Frank, the athleticism, but also the physicality, particularly in the rebounding triangle area right now. Just great to watch.
Davis trying to get it in. She finally does. There's Grant. Gives it off to Stevens. Niera going to dribble between the legs, right side, stops. Oh, she thought about a 3, but then gives it up to Grant in the lane. Grant trying to push her way in, nothing there, and gives it up to Bachmore, and Bachmore missed the shot. Bachmore now going to run the offense. Ella up top. Grant over to Bachmore, underneath the Grant. Shot up, nope, missed it. Boy, a lot of pushing going on down there.
That was a tough no call in the post, wasn't it?
Sure was. Underneath, pass up, shot by McCarthy, nope. And, I'm sorry, that was Lola Young, and a whistle and a foul going back the other way. 7-6 our score. Twinsburg on top, 2:36 to go here in the opening period of play. Both coaches up on their feet. Pam Davis for Hoban and Spencer Genos from Twinsburg. Stevens with the basketball. Good feed underneath the Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound, though, controlled by Wheat. Couldn't get it to fall. So 2 missed shots and going the other way. There's a shot put up and in by Lola Young. Twinsburg getting down the floor quick.
You're right on it. They're beating the defensive setup right now by passing the basketball up the floor rather than dribbling it, and they're getting finishes.
Ella Bachmore, the sophomore, will run the point now. Gives it up to Grant. Grant gives it to Stevens. Stevens in the lane, shoots it out behind the three-point arc to Davis. Shot up, no good. But we've got a whistle and a foul. Let's see. We got bodies all over the floor. We got an injury to one of the Twinsburg players. And looks like a left leg injury. Is that Lola?
I think it's Lola Young.
Yeah, it is Lola Young.
Couldn't tell, Frank, because she didn't move for probably 25, 30 seconds. Now they're getting her up.
Yeah. There she goes. She's walking off under her own power.
Good to see.
Yep. And one of the assistant coaches here, Dave Nash, out on the floor talking to a couple of the officials. Not sure what that's about. Maybe just kind of figuring out what the result of that was. They stopped play, and I think Hoban is going to retain the basketball.
And that's an unusual part of the rule. You wait till possession has been secured typically by your team before you stop play.
Yep. And I think that's what Dave's argument was. So Hoban will inbound the basketball. They get it to Bachmore. Bachmore spins in the lane, down the lane, stops, got trapped, nowhere to go, and she's going to get a traveling call.
Good call. She just shifted her pivot feet when she got deep and couldn't finish the shot, and then no passing lane open.
So turnover, our score 9-6 still. Twinsburg on top, 1:38 to go here in the first quarter of this ball game. Here's a turnover as Grant steps in front of a pass. Here she comes down the floor, gives it up. Bachmore with a 3 in the air. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. Grant with the rebound, shot up, she got fouled. So Mackenzie Grant will go to the free throw line.
Frank, as she's teeing it up here, Hoban has 9 rebounds, 6 of those offensive in the first quarter. Extending possessions and getting to the free throw line as well.
First free throw up and good for Mackenzie Grant. Makes our score 9-7 Twinsburg, with Grant having another one.
She averages just under 10 points a game, Frank, so you know she's active, and you can tell probably that 8 to 10 feet are in. She's busy around the glass.
Yep, here's her second shot. Nope, didn't get it to go. And rebound controlled by Twinsburg. 9-7 our score, 1:20 here in the opening period. A turnover, though, in the backcourt. Bachmore going to go down the lane, puts it up. Oh, nothing there. as the ball went out of bounds and going to go back to Twinsburg. Bachmore thought maybe she got pushed. She ended up into the padding underneath the basket. But the ball, when she shot it, it got kind of hinged right between the plate there and the rim.
Yep, I think she was over her shoulder trying to ward off the attacking defender and left a little short.
Yeah, that was the third turnover by the Knights. There is almost an over and back, and Fletcher gets the foul. She drew the foul, I should say.
Pearson.
And Milan Pearson's going to be the one getting the foul for Hoban.
Boy, Frank, Hoban brings sophomores off the bench as they build their depth. That's one of them.
Pearson averaging 6 points a ball game. Here's the inbound to Cilona. She fell down but gave it to Dye. Dye down the lane and tipped away by Grant, and a turnover. Here comes Hoban the other way. Here's a three put up and good. Mylan Pearson.
Boy, she squared up, got her feet under, very comfortable.
10-9 Hoban, 33 seconds to go. In the corner. And an offensive foul going to be called on Kristen Fletcher. She was out of control, Mike. Put the head down and ran right in to one of the defenders.
Great call, Frank. She got free on the baseline, took the drive, but then stumbled and could not right herself as the defense squared her up. Good charge call and unfortunate loss of balance.
Yep. 27 seconds remain on the clock. 10-9 Hoban here in the first period of play. Ella Bachmore will walk it across the timeline, go right side to Grant, back to Bachmore. Right side, down low under the key, gets it up, puts it in, and she's fouled.
This time she was able, Frank, to finish strong.
Yeah.
On that right side at the rim.
Yeah, she's too good of a player to miss that shot twice.
And a sophomore at that, Frank.
Yeah.
Averages a little over 7 points a game, you can tell. Aggressive, and at the same time, she's got confidence.
Yep. She's got her first two. She's going to try for three here at the line.
Conventional three-point play.
Hoban's trying to get a player in here, but they're going to wait, I think, till after the shot. And it is up and good. And what are they doing here? They're trying to get the... All right, they were trying to get the ball in, and I kept wondering, are they going to let this young lady in?
Yep.
And they do. That is Lena McCarthy.
Yep, by rule, you can't sub until that shot is made.
Yep.
Or next dead ball if it's missed.
Twinsburg inbounds it, crosses the timeline. Hutton with it. JC fell down and then hands it off. A shot put up, no good. And rebound controlled by Hoban. 1 second, and couldn't get it off. And we have played one. And our score, the Hoban Knights 13 and the Twinsburg Tigers 9. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have quarter number 2. It's the OHSAA Division II Regional Finals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
Looking for a pre-owned car that comes with serious peace of mind? Liberty Ford has you covered with 5 locations and one of the biggest inventories in the area. We're overstocked and slashing prices with huge savings on quality used vehicles. And our inventory is backed by Liberty for Life, our lifetime powertrain service program, absolutely free. At Liberty, we're committed to taking care of you for life. Visit Liberty Ford today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard. Liberty makes it happen.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us, because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
A little bit of that.
Back here at Wadsworth, as we go to quarter number 2. Hoban with a 13-9 lead. Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina. Casey Claxon producing this broadcast for us tonight from Claxon Communications. So glad you're with us. Girls Regional Finals.
Frank,
winner goes to state.
I'm sorry. How about that? Winner goes to state. How about this fact? Twinsburg only took 7 shots in that first quarter. Hoban, 17 shots.
Wow.
And yet it's only 13-9.
Yep. Well, they have the basketball. Twinsburg does. There's a 3 put up and good. Kayla Cilona, she finally gets on the scoreboard. That was her first shot, and it's a 3. And it's 13-12. And with a whistle. Missed that, Mike. Did they go out of bounds?
Yeah, just a tip out of bounds. Cilona averaging 11.5 points a game, so she gets a couple shots in. Look out.
And we've got an offensive foul. Going to go on Hoban.
On a clear out.
And that's going to, Mackenzie Grant gets her first. 4th team foul.
Frank, what's happening there is Hoban likes to enter at the elbow on either side, and Twinsburg denies it really hard, so they're clearing out space to get the pass in there, and that was just a little over-aggressive.
Okay. Die with it, Taylor. Left side in the lane, stops, gives it back out. 3 in the air, in and out for Cilona. She starts getting hot. Look out. There's Davis, a 3. In and out that way. But a rebound, no, offensively put up and no good by Wheat. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Sweeney. That's her first. And Zoe Hodge is going to go to the free throw line. Zoe averaging 4.2 per ball game. Scoreless this far, and she just put one in. So she's got her first points. It's 14-12. Here with 7:08 to go, second quarter. Hodge, second one up. High off the back of the rim, no good. So she splits the pair. It's 14-12, Hoban. Cilona with the basketball. Stevens tries to take it away, and we've got a kick, and it'll go the other way. Cilona kicked it. I guess it doesn't matter, offense or defense. You kick the ball, goes the other way.
Looked like she was looking for an advantage there to clear it. Boy, Frank, 2 great man-to-man defensive teams clawing their way through a scouting report. Which dribble do we take away? Which entry do we want to try to divert? And they're doing a good job all the way around.
These 2 teams played the first game of the season. Hoban winning that one. Here's a 3 put up, no good by Ella Greer. And a whistle and a foul.
Over the back with Hoban, number 31.
Yep, that is Nira Stevens. That's her first. Started to say back in November, Hoban beat Twinsburg 52-40.
How far they've come since then, right, Frank?
They sure have. There's a pass to Cilona. Cilona couldn't get it off and turned it over. Down the floor, here comes the Knights. Off the fingertips of Pearson. Back up top it goes. And there's a shot, and it's going to be a 3-point shot foul as Zoe Hodge went to shoot, and she just got hit on their left side and basically knocked sideways.
You know, Frank, that's what happens when you're out of position defensively, and then you see a shot going up. You want to contest it, but you're out of position.
Yeah, and she was. First one up and good for Hodge. She's got 2 in the ball game, and our score is 15, Hoban 12 for Twinsburg. 6:19 to go here in quarter number 2. Second one up and good. Boy, Zoe's just putting on a clinic here for free throw shooting.
It's like in practice, keep feeding me the ball, get on a run.
That's right.
Now, teams used to flip-flop block-out positions to try to disrupt the shooter. They'd say, wait a second, sir.
Yeah.
I want to switch with my teammate.
Right.
They don't really need to switch.
No, they don't.
They just want to create a disruption of the shooting rhythm.
That's right. Bachmore in for Davis for Hoban. And the next one up and good. Didn't bother Zoe one bit. She made all 3.
4 for 5 in the half from the free throw line.
17-12. Hoban with 6:15 to go here in the first quarter, or first half of play, I should say. Taylor Dye, good defense by Niera Stevens on her. She's chasing Dye all over the floor. Sweeney now with it. Up, no, missed it. Hoban with the rebound. Here they come. Hodge with it. Thought about a 3, gives it to Bachmore. She's going to fire up a 3. In and out. Rebound controlled by, well, a scrum, and there's a tie-up.
Continue the possession. You know, Frank Bachmore, the sophomore for Hoban, really like her complementary play to free up her teammates, but then she's got the ability to slice and finish or shoot the 3. So now your defense has to spread out.
Yep. Timeout on the floor. 5:44 to go. Hoban with a 17-12 lead here in quarter number 2. We'll take a timeout. It's the Ohio High School Athletic Association Division II Regional Final on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. Back here at Wadsworth, Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina as we are getting ready to come out of this timeout. Mike, 17-12 Hoban lead. That defense is really tenacious, and that has given Twinsburg a few fits here in the first half.
For sure. Twinsburg really can't get into their half-court offense. They're getting most of their looks in transition.
And one thing, and you make a great point, Kayla Cilura, only 2 shots here in the first half. She finished with 27 the other night. Here's Hodge with the basketball for Hoban. Gives it to Bachmore. Bachmore drives the lane. Gives it back. Nice feed underneath. Good look as Ella Greer came down the lane. Bachmore got her the ball.
Greer, the sophomore, made a beautiful cut, Frank. As the drive was along the baseline, she came off the elbow and made herself available.
Sweeney across the timeline to Dye. Dye puts up the shot. Partially blocked by Grant. And went out of bounds. Going to go back to Hoban.
Yeah, Frank, as we look at it, Hoban's getting much more quality offensive possessions and shots. Certainly way more shots in total. So you can see them starting to stretch this lead simply because of the number of attempts they get.
Yep, 5:10 on the clock here in the first half.
Twinsburg goes to a bit more of a zone look. We call it a 2-3 with a little bit of a match.
And there's a lob underneath to Stevens. Stevens put it up. No, missed it. Kind of a wild shot, but the rebound controlled by Hoban. Stevens got it again. Put it up, put it in. Boy, Niera Stevens doesn't quit. She's got 6. 21-12, Hoban. And down the lane, and a whistle and a foul. Going to go on, I believe that's going to go on Ella Greer. Yep, Ella Greer with the foul.
Baseline out of bounds. As they're subbing here, Frank, great recognition by Hoban against the zone. Even man front zone, so they went odd to swing the basketball and ran a little Carolina play where you screen the backside of it and get your freebie.
Yep, great memory there. Dye going to get it in. She does to Sweeney. Sweeney down the right side of the lane. Lost the ball right at the key there, or at the post, and it went out of bounds.
Sweeney had a nice drive there, and I think she was going to get to that parallel stop and raise the shot, but she got in a hurry and just kicked out.
Yeah.
Going to look at that zone again.
Hoban bringing it now across the timeline. There's Ella Bachmore with it. The sophomore gives it left side to Stevens. Back up top it goes. Bachmore with it. Left side to Davis. She's free for a three. Got it. Oh, my. Maria Davis, her first points in the ball game. Broke a 0 for 4 shooting. That's a great way to get out of that slump. And now we've got a turnover going the other way. I think she offensive foul.
It was a screener on the sideline, Frank, and I think the call is she reached around and actually held.
Yep. Well, now they're saying it's on Hoban. Zoe Hodge. I think the referee, she got a little confused. She called the foul and pointed the wrong way.
Exactly right. She saw the reach around, had the wrong team.
Yep.
Frank Hoban did a nice job there. They swing the basketball, but they also exchange players around the perimeter.
Yeah.
So when it's reversed, your shooter's ready to go. So you can't overplay one side of it.
Right. So Twinsburg will inbound it. That's Taylor Dye with it between the circles now, almost at midcourt. Stevens on her. She gets around, right side, goes baseline, puts one up. Nope. Stevens, though, with the rebound. Here comes Hoban down the floor. Nice feed inside to Grant. Mackenzie Grant put it up and put it in. Ella Bachmore with a nice look that time.
She's my little X factor right now, Frank.
Yep.
She's doing it all for him right now, and it keeps the flow going.
Yep. There's Dye with it again. Stevens on her. Good screen. Dye comes down the baseline, puts it up. No, hasn't hit that shot twice now. There's a three put up. No, that was Hutton. So Twinsburg has gone ice cold. There's Hodge for long three, puts it up. No. And rebound controlled by Twinsburg. Here come the Tigers. 26-12. Hoban on top. 3:08 to go here in quarter number 2. Sweeney and Bachmore rode her pretty hard right there. She kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her.
Trying to get her just a little wide. They did a great job of switching the cross, so Bachmore ends up on the dribbler.
Yeah.
But you're right, she was riding her hip.
Yep.
And they're not going to let you do that.
Nope. 3:03 to go here in the first half of play. Hoban with a 14-point lead. Boy, that kind of just escalated quick, didn't it?
In a blink, Frank. Hoban just continues to attack the glass, and attack the basket.
First free throw from Sweeney is no good.
Back in the ballgame for the Knights, number 13, Milan Pearson.
Milan Pearson back in for Hoban. She'll give De'Ara Stevens a break.
It's a good break for Stevens right now with a little bit of a cushion.
Yep. Second one up and missed them both, Sweeney did. And then she gets a foul. A little frustration there after the missed shot. She went after the ball.
Twinsburg foul number 10, Mackenzie Sweeney, her third.
That's her third. Got to be careful now.
Boy, Frank, with 3 minutes left and you've got that third foul, you're probably going to need to ride it to half.
Yep. So with 3:02 to go here in the second quarter, Hoban will inbound the basketball up by 12.
New zone here, Frank, 1-3-1.
They switched it up, didn't they?
Yep, now they're going to trap first pass.
Bachmore had it tipped away. She got it. Nice feed underneath. Guess who? Zoe Hodge. Hodge with the basket. 28-12. Hoban on top.
Yep, when you split the top end of a 1-3-1, Frank, you've got baseline advantage.
Yep, Dye got fouled in the lane. And let's see. Number 11, they're saying. That's Bachmore. That's number 2 for Ella. Tell you what, not only is she a good offensive person for Hoban, Ella Bachman, she can play some defense too.
You can see her tenacity. She's willing to switch on all screens.
Yep.
Gets right up in the dribbler.
And Dye makes the first.
I know you don't say they're sophomores anymore because they've played that full season. Everybody coming out of the locker room is now equal and ready to go.
Yeah.
But it's still great to see the development at that age.
28-13 our score. 2:35 remaining here in the first half of play.
Creep back with free throws. It's always great to be shooting with the clock off, particularly when you're behind.
Taylor Dye, boy, she is in no hurry when she shoots free throws. The next one's up and good. We saw this the other night. She takes her time, concentrates, thinks it over.
Part of her ritual.
Yeah. All right. Hoban with it. And Zoe Hodge is just going to dribble out there until someone comes and gets her. Now they double team her. Gets it off down the lane. There's Stevens. Stevens up. Glass good. Niera Stevens. She's got 8.
Where they're breaking that zone really well, Frank. Beating it on top and then slicing to the basket. 3-on-1 at the base.
Dye across the timeline. Stevens all over her. This has got a great matchup here tonight. Dye turnaround shot good. How about that?
That's 1-on-1 ball yard move right there.
Sir. Yes, sir. So Hodge is going to just walk it down the floor. Gets across the timeline. She'll wait for some pressure.
Went back man-to-man.
Yep. There is Grant, left side. Gives it up. That is Pearson. Down the lane, Pearson. Little Euro step, missed a shot. Rebound controlled by Twinsburg. 1:22 on the clock here, first half. Cilona with the basketball. She's been quiet tonight. Spin in the lane. Shot up good.
Tough shot. Tough shot, Frank. And an and one.
And one. She's got 5. And if she starts to heat up, look out.
Whistler did a great job taking it down. Ball on the right side. At about 10 feet, spins back, little head and shoulder, and then finished on the left-hand side.
30-18 our score, minute 13. So Cilona will have 1. And that one is up, and it is good.
Got a substitution coming. Going to protect some fouls.
For Hudson, that is 22. Or Hudson. For
Same blue.
Twinsburg, Gianna Taylor.
Back man-to-man. Recognition by Hoban.
Hodge, a timeout called by Hoban. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Well, Frank Dye was doing a great job at denying that entry pass. It just was disruptive. What I love is they took the guard and put her on the post so that they can't make it an easy entry.
Yeah. Is that why Pam Davis, you think, called the timeout right there?
I think she saw that she didn't like what was going on there. So she may come out, we call it ATO, after timeout with a new set.
Yep.
Now, if you're Twinsburg, we used to play the game. One time we'll come out in a different zone.
Yep.
So that what they just worked on, they forget for a sequence, then you come back and play it again. So we'll watch a chess match here, the game within the game.
It was a great timeout there by Pam Davis. Like you said, Mike, she recognized it right away. And she's got to get her team organized over there and make sure they understand what was going on.
They're all zoomed in on this, too. I loved, we call it huddle integrity, and that is everybody all in on the huddle.
Yeah.
Or are they looking in the stands? Are they half-heartedly paying attention? Nope, they were all on that whiteboard.
Yep. Hey, I want to say hi to Brian Wells listening tonight to our broadcast. I got a text from Brian earlier today, said he was going to be listening in. I want to give him a shout-out. Thank you for listening. And I'm not sure who Brian's rooting for tonight, but I hope he's rooting for a good game because that's what we got.
Can start there with a good game because that's what's up. Great competitors, really skilled.
Davis now with the basketball out of the timeout. She gives it back up top to Hodge. Zoe going to run the offense, going to go right side. Nothing there, really. That man-to-man defense now by Twinsburg.
That matchup's going to be great. Dye on Stevens.
Yeah. Hodge going to go right side again, gives it up to Davis. Davis between the legs. Now she's going to fire up a 3, in and out. Rebound, though, controlled by, well, another tie-up.
Jump ball, Twinsburg possession.
So Twinsburg will get it after the tie-up in the alternating possession.
It was great to watch Hodge and Davis just have a little conversation around, I'm not sure we ran what we were supposed to run.
No.
Their hands were going, where were you going?
25 seconds remaining here in the first half. 30-19 Hoban. Twinsburg now with the basketball. Here comes Sweeney. McKenzie down the lane. Stops, nowhere to go there. Good defense by Zoe Hodge. Sweeney, though, spin move, puts it up. No, couldn't get it to fall. And Hoban with the basketball. Zoe Hodge, left side to Davis. Davis, back up top to Hodge. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Zoe going to fire up a 3 at the buzzer. Nope, couldn't get it. And the follow-up was not in time. So Zoe Hodge tried to get one there at the sneak it in before the buzzer. Couldn't get it to go. And we are at halftime. And our score, Hoban 30 and Twinsburg 19. Mike, your thoughts here about the first half?
Boy, as you take a look at the number of shot opportunities that Hoban had. So they forced the action, Frank, created their own pace, got tight to the rim with drives and shots, and then offensive rebounds and putbacks. So they really controlled the offensive end. Flip side, Twinsburg could not get into any offense on their half because of the great defense from Hoban. So I summarize it by saying Hoban is much more comfortable in this first half playing who they are.
Yep.
Twinsburg is just a little bit disheveled because of the pace of the game and the great defensive effort by Hoban.
All right, sounds good, Mike. We'll take a break and come back. Our halftime score, Hoban 30 and Twinsburg 19. It's the OHSAA Division II regional final on the NFHS network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Hi, I'm Doug Ute, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. For more than 115 years, the OHSAA has promoted school sports as an important part of the student's educational experience. Interscholastic athletics teach participants lifelong lessons of hard work, teamwork, and self-discipline, along with sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity. One thing the pandemic has taught us is that being on a team with our friends is more important than ever before. So as you continue your journey in athletics, remember the importance of also working hard in the classroom. Always give your best, never give up, and have fun while you're doing it. As an Ohio native and former athlete who learned these same lessons myself, I encourage our young people to focus on your academics so that you can continue the privilege of participating on your team. After all, the lessons that school sports teach us today will prepare you for the wins and losses in life tomorrow. Education is the key to life's successes.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Dependable. A good teammate.
representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
a good student.
a good student.
Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Ohio, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Your account has been frozen.
Once we receive your payment, we will drop all charges against you.
If you don't respond immediately to this call, you will be arrested.
Criminals are pretending to work for government agencies, and they're making up stories to trick you into sending them money over the phone. Don't be their next victim. View the Better Business Bureau's free report on government imposter scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies for details.
From concept to creation, Gemini Company is here to bring your dreams to life. With over 85 years of combined on-the-job experience, our expert staff is ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started.
Welcome back here to Wadsworth. Halftime continues with our halftime score. Hoban Knights 30 and Twinsburg 19. And taking a look at some of the numbers. Well, first of all, we'll tell you that Hoban, after one, led it 13-9. And they scored 17 points in that second quarter to 10 for Twinsburg. And they lead it here 30-19 at halftime. Individual scoring, what I have for you so far is Niera Stevens for the Hoban Knights. She's 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She has 8 points to lead Hoban. 6 points tonight for Zoe Hodge in the first half, 5 for Mackenzie Grant, 3 points apiece for Amaria Davis, Ella Bachmore, and Mylan Pearson, and 2 points for Ella Greer. For the Twinsburg Tigers, they have 2 players with 6 points. Taylor Dye has 6, 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Kayla Salura with 6, 2 of 3 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 5 points for Mackenzie Sweeney and 2 for Lola Young. So that's our individual numbers. And Mike, I'll turn it over to you for the team stats.
Boy, Frank, great job of demonstrating Hoban's balance. The number of players in the scorebook already making critical plays along the way. So when you hear these numbers, you're going to smile and say, my goodness, the floor's tilted.
Yeah.
You're going to feel that. So let's go through Hoban's numbers real quick. At the free throw line, they're 8 for 12, so they've been there 12 times. Twinsburg has only been there 6 times, 3 for 6.
Wow.
Turnovers for Hoban, 3, protecting the ball well. Twinsburg, 9. Then here comes a couple of statistics that will make you lean in even more. Rebounding totals for Hoban in the first half, they have 22 rebounds, 11 of those offensive.
Wow.
So second chance points.
Yeah.
Flip side, only 9 rebounds for Twinsburg, 2 of those offensive. So Hoban is taking care of the glass on their defensive end. Then here comes the number that just continues to grow. Hoban, 9 for 33. They got 33 shots in the first half, 2 of 11 from behind the arc. Twinsburg, only 18 shot opportunities. They're 7 for 18, so their percentage is good, but they just are not able to get shots up.
Yeah.
Turning the ball over too many times, letting offensive rebounds happen, that floor just tilts, and we have a 30-19 score. And it really was slipping away there a little bit. Halftime arrived at a good time.
It did. Actually, it did, and maybe that's something that Twinsburg really needs right now. Just a little timeout, a little break to clear their mind and maybe clear some of that frustration, because that's what Hoban does to you. They frustrate you, and you can't dribble around them, you can't shoot over them, you can't rebound on them. and it's frustrating. And if you're not a team that can block that out, they're in your head, and it's over.
You just summarized great, because what Hoban does, they even take the dribbler's strong hand away.
Yeah.
They deny cuts and then don't let you drive because they double you. You're right, the frustration's there. So the pressure breakers in the half-court offense is something hopefully Twinsburg spent time with in the locker room.
Yeah, absolutely. And credit Pam Davis and her staff. They do a great job coaching these kids up defensively, with Willie Davis, her husband, Dave Nash, also on that staff, along with Danielle Howe. Those are coaches that have been with Pam for a long time.
Boy, Frank, for sure. And you can tell they drill it in their individual drill period because everybody is spot on where they belong and angled exactly as they've been coached.
All right, we're going to start quarter number 3, Hoban with the basketball. And tonight's second half is being sponsored by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Shot up and in. And that was Lena McCarthy with the basket. Hoban now with it, or Twinsburg, I should say, with it. 3 put up, no good by Cilona. And a travel and a turnover for Twinsburg. Started to say, our second half sponsored by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. As an independent agent, they're there to help you find the right coverage for you. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580 or visit FinicumInsurance.com. Here is Stevens down the lane. You're not stopping that. Put it up and put it in.
She gets in deep and strong, Frank. When you get on her hip, she's just going to keep on going because she knows you can't stop her.
Yep.
Too strong.
34-19, 6:55 just underway here, third quarter from Wadsworth, and we've got a whistle away from the basketball. 24 with a push, they're saying. Or 35, I guess it is.
Kathleen Jones had a really nice finish at the rim there, and I think they just called her shoving through a screener as opposed to moving through a screener.
Yeah.
She's coming out for a moment here.
So now that we got that figured out, there's the inbound, and it's taken away. Hoban with the basketball. Turnover by Twinsburg. Shot up, no good by Davis. Rebound, Grant, and she's hammered. And she's going to go to the free throw line. She just got blown up right there. Just someone came down and I think hit her head, her face, everywhere.
Have we talked about offensive rebounding yet tonight, Frank?
We sure have.
Yet again.
Mackenzie Grant, hopefully she's all right. First one up and off the back of the rim, no good. You know how I was talking about, I forget who it was now on the Twinsburg team. It was Di, I believe. She takes her good old time. Watch how quickly Mackenzie gets it and puts it up.
It's a flick. Yeah.
Up and in is the second one. So she split the pair. 6:38 and counting here, third quarter, 35-19. Our score. Twinsburg hasn't scored here in this quarter, and I take that back because they just did. That was Taylor Dye. Or I'm sorry, that was Kristen Fletcher. There's a shot put up and in by Stevens.
Just like that, they answer.
She's got 12. 37-21. Fletcher left side to Dye. Dye going to step back 3. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. Here comes Hoban the other way. Long 3 by Davis. Oh, she nailed it. Maria Davis. Wow. Timeout on the floor. And it is a full timeout. We'll take them with it. 55 I should say, on the clock. 40 for Hoban, 21 for Twinsburg. It's the OHSAA Division II Regional Final on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Ohio. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the OHSAA.
Back here at Wadsworth, Twinsburg will inbound the basketball, trailing by 19, 40-21 with 5:52 to go here in the third quarter. Davis putting all kinds of pressure in the backcourt on Fletcher, and they still haven't gotten across the timeline. They finally do, but it was a 5-second or 10-second call.
Frank, that's as good on-the-ball defense that I've seen at any level.
That was fantastic.
Davis was amazing there.
Yep. She was all over Christian Fletcher, and Fletcher had no help.
And no place to go.
Yeah.
And amen about the help. You need pressure breakers there, and it means the ball has to be passed, not dribbled.
Yep. Zoe Hodge now has it between the circles. She's got Grant to her right. She's looking underneath, no one there, so she gives it to Grant, over to Davis. Back up top it goes to Hodge. Hodge will take a little time off the clock here, if she will. Trying to get it into the lane, and it's taken away. Good steal by Fletcher, and Christian puts it up and puts it in.
Yeah, they're using the guards on that post entry. It's a nice move by Twinsburg because Hoban doesn't want to do anything else but find the post to start with.
Hodge gets it underneath. Oh, great feed and a good look for Kate Wheat.
There's how you beat it, backdoor your post.
Yeah. Nice little give and go there. 42-23, 4:50 to go here, third quarter. Dye and Stevens having a battle. Dye down the lane, put it up, put it in. Taylor Dye.
Fun to watch, Frank.
Isn't she?
That whole matchup is just awesome.
Stevens gets it underneath to Grant. Back out to Davis. Fires up a three. Got it. Look out. Maria Davis heating up.
Likes that side of the floor. You can tell she's settling in there and is shot ready.
Her bench knew it as soon as she let it go. There's a shot put up. No good by Cilona. And here comes Hoban the other way. There's Davis in the lane. Puts it up. Off the glass. Nope. A rebound controlled by Hoban. And it went out of bounds. I should say they went out of bounds and they'll take it.
Boy, and I just feel for the Twinsburg guards. They are worn out at this point, Frank.
They are. So Maria Davis will inbound the basketball. Everyone's getting a breather right now. She's looking, tapping the basketball. Gets it into Stevens. Stevens, up, shot, got it to go just inside the three-point arc. Niera Stevens has 14. 47-25 Hoban.
She read her defender great there. The defender dropped.
And there's a shot put up by Davis. No foul. It went off the backboard glass. No. And now we've got a technical on the Twinsburg coach. Spencer Gino said something.
You know, Frank, it's interesting because if a coach is in a box and typically not ranting, officials are pretty good at leaving that alone.
Yes.
So he must have said something that caught the ear.
Yeah.
But it was not demonstrative, that's for sure.
Sure. Well, it stopped play. That's how bad it was.
2 shots in the ball.
Yep. Davis will shoot up and in. Makes the first one. Bachmore in for Zoe Hodge for Hoban. Maria Davis with the second one, up and in. She's got 11. She only had 3 points at halftime.
Just like that.
She's got 8 here in the second half.
A little over half a quarter she's got that many points.
Yeah. 49-25 Hoban with 3:47 to go, third quarter. And Bachmore went one way, the ball went the other, but she went back and got it.
Recovered well. There's the
Gets
post
it to
feed.
Grant. Yep. That post, and Grant goes down to the key. Nothing there, though. Trying to get away. She does give it, and she traveled.
She got in a tough spot because that left hand she wants to use, and she was pinned up.
Yeah. Inbounded now to Hutton. JC crosses the timeline. Davis on her. Hutton down the lane. JC kicks it out left side. Back up top it goes to Cilona. She's going to fire up a three. Got it. Kayla Cilona. She's got 9.
Boy, when she's open, she's legit.
Oh, she can hit it. 49-28 our score. 3:09 to go here, third quarter. Back up top it goes for Hoban. That is Stevens. Back to Bachmore. Right side to Davis. Oh, she'll fire up a three. Nope. But rebound, Stevens. Put it up, put it in. How about that when you got Stevens cleaning up the boards? There is an inbound that's knocked out of bounds again by Hoban, so it'll stay with Twinsburg.
It was great to see David just sneak right around in there. And at that point, Wheat got in there and made a little steal.
Yep. Hoban is up 21-9 here in this quarter. Here's a inbound feed and a basket by Kate Wheat.
She just floated from the weak side block to the front of the rim and the soft toss. Sneaky play.
23-9, they've outscored Twinsburg in the quarter. It's 53-28 our score, and there's a pass went out of bounds and a turnover Twinsburg.
Even when they break Hoban down, they don't have the comfortable finish that they'd like to have.
Hoban now will inbound the basketball.
Yeah, Frank, because of that technical, the Twinsburg coach has to sit the rest of the game.
Yeah, he can't even get up. There's Stevens. Nice weave at the top, and Stevens takes it down the lane in the air, just puts it right in the hoop. She's got 10 in this quarter, 18 in the ball game. There's a nice pass underneath. Good give and go that time for Twinsburg, and Lola Young gets her first 2 of the second half. She's got 4. 55-30, 25-point lead, and that one is off of Ella Bachman. You know, you're up 25 points. Bachman had that one go off her leg, and Pam Davis let her have it.
Coaching her like it's a one-point game.
She let her have it. They're up 25.
Probably the double down on the concentration part there.
Yep. Dye with the basketball. Going to go left side. Baseline, puts it up, puts it in. Nice job there by Taylor Dye. There's no quitting in her.
We got a charge call. Frank, they're going to wave the basket off.
Oh, they waved it off. No basket. And Taylor Dye is still down. Spencer Genos is still livid.
He's using his ability to see his player to give the official an earful.
Oh, yeah, and he did. Minute 38 on the clock. 55-30. It's a 25-point lead here with a minute 38 to go in the third quarter.
Yep, I'm sorry, Frank.
I was going to say, they've outscored, Hoban has outscored them 25-11 here in this quarter.
It was an 11-point difference at half. Now we're to 25.
Yep, and Spencer Lino having or Spencer Genos, I should say. Spencer Lino is the head coach at Perry. Spencer Genos.
He's glad you're mentioning him tonight, too.
And he's still having words with the referee.
He's taking turns on different officials. The one that's not made the call, he's going to the other one.
Yep. Hoban inbounds the basketball. A little pressure in the backcourt.
1-2-2 half-court
Bachmore
trap.
got fouled in the backcourt, and Ella Bachmore gets up off the ground. That's going to go on J.C. Hutton. That's her third. Bachmore comes out. And Stevens now going to inbound it with Hodge, who's checked back in. Zoe's back there in the backcourt trying to receive the basketball. There's a little pressure in the backcourt. Finally they do. Davis came back and got it. 1:28 and counting here, third quarter. Hodge gives it to Stevens. Stevens, a little separation there with the dribble between their legs. That was sweet.
Lean in.
How about that?
Between the legs back. That's the rocker.
And there is Pearson with it. Pearson going to go down the lane. Shot up. No, got blocked. Taken away by Twinsburg. Here they come. Cilona left side. She's been kind of quiet here tonight. Sweeney with it. McKenzie, right side. She's drifting, and now she's back to the center. Gives it up. With it is Fletcher. Fletcher going to back out here between the circles. She keeps backing up. She's going to go back court. There it is, down the lane this time. Shot up. No, missed it. And out of bounds. Is it going to stay with Twinsburg? Yep.
Twinsburg did a nice job there, Frank, of just leaving the floor space clear for a dribble drive. They didn't bring any action to it. They just let you work.
So a little condensation on the floor. They're trying to clean it up with their shoes. And now they're going to get a towel. Nobody wants to give them a towel.
Yeah, the officials working around. Usually you have a game coverage team.
Anybody got a towel? There we go.
When you
if
jump
you're
right
Twinsburg, you're not cooperating with them at all.
Taylor hopped up there to be helpful.
Yeah. So they're mopping that up. Want to remind everybody that our broadcast tonight presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. I want to thank them along with Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. They sponsor our starting lineups and the second half of tonight's ball game presented by both those wonderful companies. I think we're done down there cleaning house, right?
We're going to give it a go.
All right. Here we go. Inbound. Twinsburg. Here's a three put up and good. J.C. Hutton. And she nails a three, makes it 55-33, under 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Davis back up top. It goes to Pearson. Back to Stevens. That's Hodge. Zoe, right side. To Wheat. Back up top it goes to Pearson. Milan between the circles, 6 seconds, 5. Going to go one-on-one down the lane, and she ran into a brick wall. A defensive foul called on Twinsburg. And another injury. And
we'll get a number here in a second, Frank. Yep, they let Pearson work. The sophomore, they cleared it for her, and she was able to take the drive, and the step-in charge was taken, but it was called a block, and that's our injured player who had taken that charge/block.
2 seconds remaining, and young lady on the floor. I want to say it's not her. I'm not going to speculate until I see a number. But very hard collision there underneath the basket. She's still down. And now slowly getting up. Sitting up, I should say. Not getting up yet.
Partway up. Take her time.
2 seconds remain here in this third quarter of play. And finally getting up on her feet. And Mike, and it's that long hair. We can't see the number.
Is that maybe Taylor?
Yeah, I think it is Gianna Taylor. She's walking off under her own power. She seems to be okay.
At the line for the Knights is number 13, Delon Pearson, shooting 2.
So Taylor will take a seat, and Pearson will go to the free throw line for Hoban. First one up and good. She's got 4. Two seconds remain here in this one. In the third quarter, I should say. Pearson, second one up and good. And here's the inbound. Long throw from 3/4 of the way down the floor, and it's off to the side and no good. We have played 3 here at Wadsworth. And our score, Hoban 57 and Twinsburg 33. It's the OHSAA Division II Regional Final on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. We'll be back.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
For over 100 years, Jones Metal Products has embraced the power of teamwork. That's why we're always looking to grow our team with dedicated, hardworking professionals who are seeking long-term growth and development right here in Coshocton County. We're proud to serve our community and give our employees a great career in a small town. Go to jonesmetal.com to see career opportunities today.
Back here at Wadsworth as we start quarter number 4. Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina bringing this one to you. Underneath it goes to Cilora. Cilora puts it up and puts it in for the Tigers. And she's got 11.
Boy, great play to free her up at the block, Frank, coming right out of the quarter break. They needed that.
Down the floor. That is Mackenzie Grant. She turned it over. Here they come the other way. That is Sweeney. Hands it off to Sutton. Sutton puts it up and puts it in. Just like that. 4 points to start quarter number 4 for Twinsburg. 57-37. And now we've got a timeout by Pam Davis. And we'll keep it right here.
But Frank, as we think about coming out of that quarter, Twinsburg, just what they needed to get some type of energy going. Because get this, Hoban shot 10 for 14 from the floor in the third quarter and 5 for 6 from the line.
Wow.
So Twinsburg needed something to go right for them, and they have right out of this quarter, a little 4-0.
Yeah, well, it was 27-14. They outscored Twinsburg in that third quarter. I want to remind everybody that Saturday, March 7th, we will be at Barberton for the Girls Division I Regional Championship. And that'll be Mentor against the Wadsworth Grizzlies.
How about that, Frank? They just need to go down the road a couple miles.
Yeah, not too far.
For a trip to the state's Final Four.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. We had both those teams last night, and boy, oh boy, fun to watch.
Similar styles of play, too.
Great basketball, yeah. So Saturday at 1 o'clock, you can tune in and listen to that ball game. We'll be at Barberton, and what a great place to broadcast a game from Barberton as well.
Two wonderful facilities. Credit their communities for saying yes to construction projects and to their teams, custodian as well as administrative, to take such great care of them.
Hoban will inbound. There's Bachmore. She's loose down the lane, puts it up, puts it in, and she's fouled. Ella Bachmore.
About that, Frank, right out of the timeout.
Yeah.
Run a little set. They free up a two-man game on the bench side, and Bachmore finishes. Conventional 3 coming up here.
You use her speed right there. You know she's quick, and she got behind the defense, and it was a great feed. So Bachmore with the basket. She's going to try to complete the three-point play, and she does.
And if you're Hoban, that's what you want. Get one in the hoop so now you can get your pressure back on.
Yep, she's got 6. It's 60-37. Sweeney, corner to Cilora. Cilora spins down the left side, put it up, and she got fouled.
It's great to watch Stevens and Cilora go one-on-one on the baseline.
Isn't it fun?
Oh, two great athletes. Score that one for Cilora on her ability to get to the line here.
The winner of this game will take on either Hudson or Olmsted Falls, and that'll be... There's a shot up from Cilora, no good. Let's see here, if I read this right, it'll be next Friday. The winner of Hudson and Olmsted Falls, and it'll be at a site to be determined. Right now it's either Butler High School, Vandalia Butler, or Wright State. And that one is up and off the rim, no good, so she missed them both. Down the floor, and another turnover. Got away from Grant. There's Sweeney, going to back it out. trying to get some room. Stops, picks up her dribble. She needs to get rid of it. She does. There's Dye. Dye puts it up, puts it in. Little 15-footer from Taylor Dye. She's got 10. It's 60-39. There's Bachmore. In the corner it goes to Hodge. Back up top to Bachmore. Stevens trying to get out of her way. Bachmore goes down the lane, puts it up, got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
That's a great read by Bachmore. As the ball was reversed, she was looking to kick it one more time, but the C opened up for her.
Yeah.
She went right to the rim.
So Ella Bachmore, she's got 6 in the ball game. She's that spark that came off the bench, really has helped this team.
What I like is she compliments her teammates so well, and I mean that with an ENT on the end, not just an INT.
And free throw up and no good. Lola Young back in for the Tigers. Lola, the senior, wears number 25. Bachmore, second free throw, up and good. So she split the pair. 61-39, 6:25 remaining in the ball game. Pressure in the backcourt. Bachman tips it away. Stevens going to get it back to her. Bachman down the lane, spins, puts it up. She did not get fouled. The shot was blocked. Good hustle the other way. There is a 3 put up by Dye. Missed everything. Air ball, and it was saved before it went out of bounds to Hoban.
Good look. Bachmore passes up a 3 ball there. Good idea. Here comes the double. The trapper.
And it was taken away, and then back to Davis, who stole it, put it up and put it in. Amaria Davis. She was on the spot there.
What good fortune as the turnover occurs.
Yep, she's got 13. 63-39. Hoban with 5:30 to go here in the ball game. Hutton, JC, cross court pass to Sweeney. Sweeney going to fire up a 3. Got it! Oh, my! Mackenzie Sweeney with 8. That was from downtown.
Great range. You're right, downtown, and maybe at a drive-through.
5:17, timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. 63-42 our score. And again, bring everybody up to speed here where we are with our broadcast. On Saturday, we will be at Barberton High School. It'll be Mentor and Wadsworth in the Division I girls regional final. And again, 1 o'clock from Barberton. And then next week, Mike, you and I get to go to college. We're going to Akron U. On the 11th, we'll be there for the Boys Division I semifinal. 2 games, one at 5 and one at 8 o'clock. And then on the 14th, we will have the championship game on Saturday. The championship game at 1 o'clock in the Division I. So those winners will then go to state from there. So got the girls this week and the boys next week.
Boy, if that's going to be anything like what we've seen with the girls,
it's been fun.
It's going to be great.
Oh, my goodness. And we're looking down the road. We've got some teams that are in the 16 remaining, and there's some good ones. Here's Hoban. Stevens underneath the Grant. Cross court to Hodge. Check that. That's Pearson. Back up top to Hodge. Right side, Stevens. And Hoban is not really interested in shooting the basketball right now. They're just kind of keep away. Pearson, unless you get a wide open shot. I'm sure that was the message from Pam.
Great summary, Frank. The wide open, or probably they'll say play for a layup. Yep. You can get a back door, or if you can get through a double team, because you see Twinsburg, they're trapping above the foul line anytime they can. 2 on the ball.
Yep. And an over and back on Hodge.
That's always a tough thing for kids because you have the whole court to use.
Yeah.
But as soon as you inbound it, if you take one part, which means either of your feet or the ball back over, it's over and back.
Yeah. And she could have taken the ball or received it back in the backcourt, but she chose to catch it and stop, and then she had about an inch to move.
Exactly right. She had no place to go, and there's the violation.
4:45 remaining in the ball game. Cilona has it taken away, and now we've got a foul. Cilona and Hodge kind of got tied up there. And I believe she's going to, that's her 4th foul. I was waiting to see what they say. I'd lost count. I thought she had 3, but it was 4. So Hoban will inbound the basketball on the side court there in front of that Twinsburg bench. Hodge will get it in to Stevens to get it to Davis, and Davis puts it up and puts it in. My goodness, was that sweet.
What a pass to get Davis free.
65-42. Sweeney in the backcourt. Hodge all over her. Sweeney gets it, stops, picks up her dribble. She needs help. And she got it to Cilona, and then Stevens fouled her.
And Stevens believes she just had to blow by. She just went by. There was no contact there.
Cilona kind of landed awkwardly, kind of on the ball and on the floor at the same time. I mean, she seems to be okay. I thought for a minute she was going to be injured.
Yeah, the physicality of man-to-man defense and the type of pressure that Hoban uses, it's going to be physical.
Yep. There's Fletcher. Christian going to kick it up to Hutton, and JC turns it over. Coming the other way. Shot put up and put in. Niera Stevens with 20. 67-42, 3:52 to go here in the ball game. Here's Cilona. Thought about a 3, changed her mind, and gave it up. She turned it over.
Got stuck between her defender and the help side.
Yeah. Stevens with the basketball. Has it tipped out of her hand, but then recovered by Hodge. Hodge is just going to sit there and dribble till.
Is that double?
Yeah, they finally try to double her up. Hoban going to take some time off the clock. 3:25. Hodge fakes everybody out, shoots it in the corner. Here's a wide open 3. No good for Pearson. Rebound, Hodge, and she got fouled. I don't know if she...
Using that knee a little gingerly right now. Let's see what's up with that.
I'm wondering if she had a cramp or... yeah, it is a cramp. Yeah, thank goodness. Well, I thought it was, like you said, Mike, a knee.
She was gingerly moving that around, but found that cramp spot.
Little pickle juice.
How about that? Who would ever thought the antidote to the cramp is pickle juice?
I've had to do that many a times.
And it works.
It does work. I've had to get out in the middle of the night and go down to the fridge and get some pickle juice.
The chemistry ready to be studied on pickle juice.
Who knew, right?
Yep. What's in that thing that helps your body grab that chemistry and make it work?
I don't know. Let's get a chemist on this broadcast here next week and see if we can get that answer.
Somebody will chat right in with you guys.
But
the number of players that have been on the floor tonight, Frank, for I call it injury timeouts.
Yeah.
I know we've had half a dozen.
Yep. Zoe Hodge is okay. She's kind of limping off the floor, if you will. She's gonna go sit on the side over there behind the team, and they're gonna stretch her out a little bit because she's. I don't think that cramp's gone away.
Nope, but they don't need her.
No,
so they need to get her well, and then get her on the bench, staying warm.
And Bachmore's going to shoot. And the first one's up and good. Ella says, thank you. I'll take a couple shots for you.
It's the best you do get to place then, your shooter from the bench.
Second one up and good. She made them both.
Always makes the coach look good, too.
Yeah, it does.
Bring the right player in.
And a whistle on the inbound, and it was a foul on Hoban. Taylor Dye.
She pushed off to get clear.
Yep, that's her second. 3:16 remaining, 69-42. This one looks like it's going to be Hoban who's going to head to state. Stevens, spin, shot, up. Nope, couldn't get it to fall. Grant went up and hit the floor hard. She's okay. And what happened? Technical on Pam Davis.
Or the bench.
Was it the bench?
Yeah, we're not sure who it was, but it was on the bench. Might have been an assistant coach.
Yeah, might have been. I might have to have a word with my neighbor when he gets home.
He will be able to give you the exact right answer.
Yep. 69-42, free throw up and no good. Mackenzie Sweeney. Second one, up and good, so she split the pair.
Good looking form there.
Yeah, she
by
does.
Sweeney.
Well,
Kenzie averaged just about 7 points a game in her senior year.
Returning for the Tigers, number 3, Christian Fletcher.
3:06 remaining in the ball game, 69-43. A 26-point lead here. And this one up and good. A nice job by Kayla Cilona. She's got 13.
Appreciate her game.
Pearson the other way. Blocking foul. And the ball goes out of bounds. I guess no foul. It just came off the defender, went out of bounds.
Going spot base out of bounds there.
Clock at 2:51. Don't forget to stick around after the ball game. We'll wrap this one up for you, give you the stats and analysis. And we've got an offensive foul going to be called on Ella Bachmore. Or no.
Wheat.
No, it was Kate Wheat. That's her third.
When you have a screener and they call the screener for a foul, typically the rule is if you get wider than your natural body position,
yes,
they're going to call that foul. So if you lean a hip or your shoulder, that's wider than normal, they make that call.
Yep. Not enough to be shooting, though, here in this quarter yet. So Twinsburg will inbound. Fletcher gets it to Dye. Taylor Dye going to go left side. Hands it off to Hutton. J.C. Hutton puts the ball up and gets fouled. No basket.
Nice drive by J.C. Hutton. She got free. The rotation didn't happen, and she gets to the rim on a first dribble really quickly.
So J.C. Hutton will step to the line, shooting 2. First one's up and good. 69-46 our score. Second one up. Nope, missed it. And the battle for the basketball. It's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go back to Hoban.
I like the quick whistle there, Frank, by the official. Don't let that tie-up involve elbows and heads.
Yeah.
If your hands are on it, that's good whistle. Get out of there before folks start leaning in for more.
Yeah. Good point. So Hoban will inbound with 2:37 to go here in the ball game. Fletcher has it. That's Stevens. And back to Bachmore, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Hutton.
They'll be shooting those now.
That's her 4th, yep.
Frank, I'm going to credit Twinsburg's culture.
Yeah.
And that is challenging being down as much as they are, but they're playing as if it's a 4 or 5 point game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate how the coaching staff and players have said, we play this way regardless.
Yep. Ella Bachmore shot up and good. She's making a living at the free throw line here tonight. She was 1 of 1 in the first half. 5 of 6 here in the second half.
This will be her 7th free throw in the second half. You're right. You get comfortable there when you get there a lot.
Yeah, there she goes again, makes both.
She was in the driveway.
She's got 11. 71-46. Twinsburg and Sweeney lost it out of bounds. Just came off her hand, and she was close to that sideline, and it went right out of bounds on her.
Yep, this little kick. Some folks will say, do you need to be pressuring at 2:20 at this point in the game? Some will say that's just who we are.
Yeah.
And so there's the tipping point.
Sure.
There usually is a spot, though, where you'll say, no, let's not be injury. Let's not extend.
Right.
Let's just be solid in the half court to finish this out. Live to play another day.
Yep. Hoban inbounded. It was knocked out of bounds, so they get it back. Here's Bachman. Or Bachmore, I should say.
It's a double team.
Yep. Bachmore with some trouble. Gets it to Grant. McKenzie. Lost it. Turned over. Going the other way. Here comes Sweeney across the timeline. And a three-point shot put up and put in by J.C. Hutton. Oh, they're going to say two. She was just inside the mark.
Just inside. The official gave us a nice signal.
Yep, here is a shot put up and put in. And a nice job that time by Mylan Pearson. Pearson with the basket. And she'll go to the free throw line.
What great body control. As she got from the wide wing to the rim, she had to gather herself just a little bit because of the awkward angle.
Yeah.
She did wonderfully with it. And won.
Also returning for the Knights, number 35.
Once again, I want to thank Liberty Ford for presenting our ball game tonight and all week long, all next week. I want to thank them for their sponsorship alongside Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. First free throw is up and no good by Pearson. Backcourt pressure, and Hoban gets the turnover, I should say. Shot up, no good. Second follow through, up and good from Hodge. Pearson missed the first one. It's 75-48. Minute and a half to go. Hutton, and we've got a defensive foul.
Some substitutions now, Frank. That's going to test your recognition of numbers and names.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming off of the.
Here we go, right? Well, I see Eva Madungo down there, a junior.
Doing great right out of the gate with that.
Charlie Johnson for Twinsburg is coming in. Shot up and good by J.C. Hutton.
Into the ball game for the Knights. James Golden, Eva Madonna, and Lena McCarthy.
And who else came in? 25, that is Lena McCarthy. And also Cadence Golden, the sophomore. She's the defensive specialist.
You're right on it, Frank Cilona. Well done.
And both of them up and good from Hutton. It's 75-50, 25-point lead. And look at Hoban trying to get the ball in here. Full court pressure and knocked out of bounds by Dye. It'll stay with Hoban.
How would you like to do that, Fred? Come off the bench and have to break press.
I know. Yeah.
It's not just getting up and down the floor. It's I got to be spot on.
Yep. Well, Kayla Salura has been taken out of the ball game. She is getting hugs from the coaching staff. The senior finished her career with 13 points here tonight.
Deserved recognition. That's appropriate.
Yep.
Good energy from the
Ella Bachmore
Tiger
gives it
faithful.
up top. And back up top it goes to Bachmore. It was all the way down to the post and then kicked it back up top. Under a minute to go. 75-50 our score. Hoban, there's a three-point shot put up. No from Golden. And down the other way. Shot put up by Fletcher. Nope. And coming back the other way with Hoban, and we've got a push. Neither one of these teams is ready to let the clock run out, are they?
No, Frank, when you watch, you think we're in a 5-point game.
Yeah.
Just how it's going with it. Tenacious defense, running in doubles, attacking.
Yeah.
Style of play. Use that phrase, they are who they are.
That's right. You can see the Hoban players down there starting to celebrate a little bit. I think they realize that we're going to state. We got a chance to win the state. Coming off the floor for the Knights is Kathleen Jones, the senior. And there's the basket by Bachmore. Bachmore comes off. Lots of substitutions now on the floor. 44 seconds. Here comes Twinsburg with the basketball. That's Fletcher.
It's the first time Hoban did not press full court.
Yeah. Fletcher, baseline, right side, back up top to Hutton. Good give and go that time. Shot put up, no good by Riley Velican. The senior missed it, and it went out of bounds, so it'll go back to Hoban.
That's a great square-up jump shot for Riley. Did a great job receiving and getting in a position.
So Hoban will inbound, 28 seconds. They're just going to walk it up the floor. J.C. Hutton says, well, we're going to come meet you at half court. Yep. There's a shot put up, no good from Golden. It was kind of blocked and goes back the other way. 15.9 remaining in this one, and Hoban is going to go play for a state championship next week. Fletcher, right side. Check that. That is Simmons, the freshman who's checked in. Brielle Simmons. And a turnover. Back it goes to Hoban. 1 second. And that'll do it. The Hoban Knights are going to go play for a state championship. The final score here tonight, Hoban 76 and Twinsburg 50. Mike, the Knights from start to finish dominated this game. I think the pressure was just too much for Twinsburg tonight.
Great observation and great summary, and it was consistent pressure. It wasn't like they were spurty with it. They locked it on and just made it uncomfortable for Twinsburg all night long. And that discomfort turned into turnovers, errant shots, and then the Knights, of course, just convert when they're so strong on the offensive end.
Yeah, it was a little bit of what we saw earlier in the week. The same suspects, Niera Stevens and Maria Davis, and they were and Bachman off the bench again. They just did what they do what they do. as Ezekiel would say, I do what I do, and that's what they did. I mean, that was just plain and simple.
It's the perfect summary. When you do what you, it simply means you've had so many practice repetitions and drill and skill that you just do what you do.
Yeah.
Because they position you well, and then they rep it out.
Yeah.
And boy, you can see it tonight. It was wonderful.
Absolutely. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get the numbers together for you. When we come back, we'll give you those and some more analysis on this one, give you our schedule coming up the rest of this week and next. And stick around. We'll have that for you in just a few minutes here. It's the OHSAA Division II Regional Final on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
High school sports teach kids so many life lessons.
But less than 5% of high school student athletes play sport in college.
That's why it's so important that you sports coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
And teach skills that will stay with kids long after their playing days are done.
So who is a coach that coaches beyond?
A coach who cares.
When I coach beyond, I am authentic.
I know that I can count on my coaches to show up every day.
I know that I can talk to my coach on and off the court.
We all want to win, but coaching is about relationships.
My coach creates a sense of belonging
for everyone in our program.
A coach is a teacher and a role model.
My sport is my last classroom of the day.
I'm still learning after the school day ends.
We establish expectations for being a member of our school community.
I'm held accountable.
And I think about more than myself.
We place our student athletes' physical and mental health as our top priority.
My coach creates a safe environment
to practice and compete.
That's why it's so important that coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
Please join the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Life Sports at The Ohio State University, and the Susan Crown Exchange as we continue with our goal to train 1 million coaches.
We can all coach beyond.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Ohio. Because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
There's no shortage of lotteries, sweepstakes, and prizes that make winning look easy. But there's one thing that all the luck in the world can't overcome. Scammers. Criminals know how to create exciting promotions that trick victims into paying fees to claim fake prizes. The Better Business Bureau can help you steer clear of fraudulent lottery, sweepstakes, and prize scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies and we'll show you how to avoid getting played.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Ohio. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the OHSAA.
And back here at Wadsworth, where the teams now are getting their hardware, well-deserved. Twinsburg getting their runner-up trophy and their, what do they call those, medals, I guess?
Yeah, your award medals.
Award medals, as they are down on the floor doing that. They received all of theirs, and now the Hoban Knights will get their championship trophy and their medals as well. But for us, Mike, we'll give you the numbers here and let you know that Hoban led 13-9 after one. They led 30-19 at halftime. At the end of three, it was 57-33. So Hoban really pushed out that lead, and they win this one tonight going away, 76-50. A 26-point win for the Hoban Knights, the number one seeded team here in this tournament. Individual numbers, scoring-wise, go like this. Niera Stevens led all scorers tonight with 20 points. She was 9 of 12 from the floor. She was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 15 points for Maria Davis tonight. Boy, she hit some big threes in that third quarter. 7 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 15 for Maria Davis. Ella Bachmore off the bench in double figures. She had 12 tonight, 2 of 8 from the floor, 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. Also scoring, but not in double figures. Zoe Hodge had 8 tonight. Mackenzie Grant was 6. Mylan Pearson had 7. 4 for Kate Wheat, and 2 apiece for Ella Greer and Lena McCarthy. For the Twinsburg Tigers, they had 3 players in double figures. 13 points to lead their scoring was Kayla Cilona. Not as big of a night as she had night before last, but she finished with 13. She was 5 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. J.C. Hutton and Taylor Dye both had 10. Hutton was 3 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 10. And Taylor Dye, 6 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the stripe. 9 points tonight for Mackenzie Sweeney. 4 points apiece for Christian Fletcher and Lola Young. So that'll be the scoring for each individual that scored in the ball game tonight. And Mike, you've got the team numbers.
Boy, Frank, when you sum it up, you hit those individuals, and each individual near those scoring averages. Great complementary basketball by Hoban, and it leads to these totals, which are, I think, just skewing it to Hoban, but it was just how emphatic their victory was tonight. Frank, for Hoban, at the free throw line, 20 for 28.
Wow.
Got there a lot, Bachman especially in the fourth quarter. Only 11 turnovers, 31 rebounds, Frank, and 15 of those were offensive So again, they just continued to pressure on the offensive end. For the night, they shoot 24 for 59 from the floor, 4 for 16 from behind the arc. Flip it over to Twinsburg in totals. Free throws, 7 for 14, 22 turnovers. So you take turnovers and giving up offensive rebounds, and that spells a bad sequence when you're trying to come back as they were tonight. 15 rebounds, 3 offensive, and they shoot 17 for 38, 5 for 11 from behind the arc to bring us to our total of 76 to 50.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. Great job as always. And just to give you our schedule coming up. All right, on Saturday, make sure I get it all right here. On Saturday, we will be at Barberton, 1 o'clock. It is the Division I regional championship between Mentor and Wadsworth. That should be a dandy. Make sure you check that one out at 1 o'clock from Barberton. For the boys next week, Division I from the University of Akron. We will be there on the 11th. That'll be 2 games, 1 at 5 and 1 at 8. And then we'll be back on Saturday the 14th for the championship game at 1 o'clock for the boys. And the winners will go to state to play for the state championship. Hoban will take on the winner of Hudson and Olmsted Falls. They will play that tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. And the winners will meet either at Vandalia Butler High School or Wright State. That will be determined. I talked with Tim Streed today, and they will let us know probably tomorrow sometime where that one will be played.
You know, Frank, a lot of folks ask, well, why don't you just go to the state tournament? Well, you've got many more sites that are necessary now with the expanded divisions. So it's important that you have great venues so you can get to that final game or the Final Four.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, we want to wrap it up here, and by doing so, I want to thank all the folks that helped out in the broadcast tonight. Our producer, Casey Claxon from Claxon Communications, always doing a top-notch job getting us on the air and making us sound better than we should.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So much. Thank you, Casey, for doing that. And all the fine folks here at Wadsworth for their hospitality, and all the great folks that helped us get us set up here at mid-court, halfway up with the best view in the whole place. And we want to thank them for that as well. For my partner, Mike Gallina, we'll see you on Saturday from Barberton. And I want to thank you again for watching. That final score here tonight, it was Hoban 76 and Twinsburg 50. It's the OHSAA Division I Regional Final on the NFHS Network, and it's presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.